Ashley Vincent then. Ashley, I know pre-season games don't mean anything, but to get a 1-1 draw at home to a Premier League team like Cardiff, that's got to be somewhat pleasing, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think we've got to take some positives out of the performance. I mean, they're probably 2 weeks behind us as far as pre-season goes, just for the fact that the season starts later, but they've got some real experience. I mean, they've got a very well-known player in Craig Bellamy, and then they've got some really good players that are comfortable on the football, but as we've shown today, we're resilient and organised, and a draw against any sort of opposition in the higher league is a good result.
And how happy were you with your performance?
Yeah, I think I've still got a way to go. I mean, I'm probably 2-3 weeks behind the boys as far as pre-season goes, but I thought I had some good little touches, and there's some good little link-up play with Jamie Curtin up front and Terry Gore now, and hopefully throughout the season I can create some chances for them, and as I get fitter and stronger, hopefully my performances will get better, and I can provide some assisting goals and help the team to our ultimate goal, which is moving towards promotion this year.
And I suppose it is that interplay with your teammates that's the hardest bit to get. The fitness bit's kind of, well, that's just being a professional, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just being a professional. It's just the fact of the more I do from now until the start of the season, and probably for a couple of games going into the season, the fitter I'll get, and I'll get to peak fitness. But it's that little, like you say, the little interplay and the little relationships out there on the pitch that we're developing by playing games that's invaluable, and it's been good for me in this game and the commentary game to get minutes and to know how people play, and for people to get to know how I play, and then throughout the season you'll probably see that we'll be more comfortable, and that'll ultimately be what wins us games.
Because you know the club, you know the dimensions of this place, all those sort of things, has that actually made it easier settling back in?
Oh yeah, 100%. It's sort of like home away from home. It's kind of I've come back. It's different personnel as far as manager and players, but it's still sort of, the values are still the same, and it's been easy for me to settle. The training ground's the same, the match day routine's the same, and the pitch dimensions, and there's a good set of boys in the dressing room there, all want to do well for each other, and I think are a bit smarting after last year not making promotion, and we'll have a good go this year.
And in terms of the systems the Gaffer's played, he's mixed it up a bit, and he's mixed it up where you've played as well.
Yeah, he's mixed it up. I've played out wide, I've played come on up front against Gloucester, and I'll play anywhere for the manager and the team, and our ultimate goal is to win on a Saturday, and if that means I play out wide or up front, then I don't mind that. But he's also changed and played a diamond and sort of 4-4-2, 4-4-1-1. I'm happy to play wherever, and I think we've had a good look, and now he'll probably go ahead and select a formation that's going to work best for the whole squad going forward, and to win games.
And have you got a preference where you play, or just so long as it's on the pitch you don't mind?
No, like I say, I'll play it. As long as I play my games, I'll be happy, and more than that is that if the team are winning, then I'll play anywhere for the team. The gaffer initially said he'd bring me in to play wide, but knows that I can play down the middle, and says, will you come and fill a slot for me when I've got one, and I'm happy to do that.
Good man, thank you.
Thank you.
Do you think today was a clue towards next week's team at all?
No, I don't think so. I think it was more an exercise of seeing formations. They're a very good team and they keep the ball. I don't think we're going to come up against anything like that this season, but it was a way to look at another formation and for players to get fitness. He said to us that the pre-season ends on Tuesday after that game, and that's when he'll start to look at the team, and I genuinely believe in that. There's some good players that weren't out there today who probably in their back of their minds would hope and not expect, but as a professional footballer you've got that kind of that want to play next Saturday, and I don't think that's an indication of the team. I'm sure there'll be players in that team that will play, and it might even be that team, but I think the boys who play on Tuesday will also have a chance to stake a claim.
Do you think you'll be keen to get more minutes on the pitch Tuesday, because you said you're a little bit behind at the moment?
Yeah, I mean, it's whatever the gaffer thinks is right for me. I think he knows that it's kind of a no-win situation. I mean, if I play lots of minutes, I'm probably going to feel a bit tired. If I don't play enough minutes, I'm not going to have enough match fitness. And I think, like I say, it's going to take 3 or 4 games, and it may even run into the season for me to get up and running at 100%. But as you see today, I can still get around the pitch and help my teammates out. And I'm working hard on my fitness away from match days that people probably won't see, to be up to speed 100% as soon as possible.
Yeah, I know you've only just come back really, but early days. But compared to the squad that went up, looking at this squad now, it's quite a different group, isn't it? Much smaller, but probably more experienced than the group that you went up with.
Yeah, it probably is a bit more experienced. It's a totally different group, but the league's totally different from when I played the last time with Cheltenham as well. And I think that the evolution of football and the sort of squad that you need to develop, I think this is a good squad. I know compared to the one I played in last year was also a good squad, and this team went close. And I think that this team's got all the ingredients for a good season. It's about us getting off to a good start, of course, and then sticking together in the sticky patches and being there or thereabouts come the turn of the year, and hopefully we can go on. The boys can go on better, and this year reach their aim.
Yeah, what was it like with Brian Barrett behind you?
Yeah, he's good to play with someone as quick, if not quicker, than you, because he wants to attack a lot as well, and he's a confident boy and a good player in his own right, and I think he'll learn. I don't think he's played much in the league, but he'll learn, and he's got some experience next to him with Stevie Elliott and some experienced boys that have played the league and also know the club and are going to help him to sort of settle in a bit more, and I think as the weeks go and months go by, I think you'll see a much improved and an even better player than you're seeing at the moment.
A bit different to Jerry Gill, isn't he?
Yeah, a lot different. Jerry won't thank me for saying that, but then again, Jerry was one of the people that really helped me because I was a young boy, probably a bit like Craig. I'd never played sort of league football, and it's that sort of having someone by you that can talk you through the game and help you out, and in a bit if you're having a bit of a sticky patch. And hopefully I can help him do that. But like I say, he's got Steve Elliott next to him, and there's no one more experienced than that. Yeah. So I'm like I say, you'll see a much improved player, I'm sure, by the time sort of 2-3 months passes.
Yeah, brilliant. Cheers, Ash.